stage on top of Churchdown Hill, and as you've probably seen, I was walking around for about 20 minutes, and yeah, the signal just kept dropping, so sorry about that. You got about 2 minutes worth of footage there, so hopefully this will be a little bit better today, because we do have a phone mast over there, so hopefully that's something to do with whatever network I'm on here, so do you know what I'm saying? So I hope everyone's well. Get in there. These phone streams aren't too good quality, so they're not meant to be. Yeah, I'll see if I can upgrade the quality somehow. I don't know if I can use the GoPro with the live. I guess I can, so I'll have to work out how to do that. But yeah, I'm just getting out and about today. The news is just dominating at the minute. President Trump, fucking get in there, Trumpy boy, yes, we lead. I love fucking Trump, I do, I love him, I love him. I think he's brilliant. I think he's brilliant for America now. Obviously they're in a good position because they wouldn't have wanted that fucking, oh God, she would have been useless, mate. She'd have been worse than fucking Biden, yeah? She'd have been more sleepy than Sleepy fucking Joe, and I'm telling you, and that's saying something. So I think the right man's for the job. The main thing for me is basically, it's just stopping the war. I just want the wars stopped. I'm trying to go where these dog walkers ain't going, basically. So they're coming this way, so I'm going that way. Right then, I'm trying to walk away from them today, people. Let's go through this way, then I can get through by the stream. Trying to be undetected a little bit today. I don't really want to sort of speak to people, although I'm on here, I don't want to sort of have to deal with people and dogs. I'm a dog lover, I like dogs and that, but I'm a bit scared of them. So, and obviously if I don't know them, like, do you know what I mean? So, it's one of them. Get in their front leg. Yeah, love Trump as well. He makes politics a bit more spicy. He does. And I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's bad. I think his intentions are good. I think because he's made it, he's a billionaire, he's done it all, he's been there. Oh, just have a little look at this, because this is quite nice. He's been there and he's done that, and he's got nothing to prove like these other ones who come in. He's done it all. Little stream going up there. Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, I just, you know what I mean, he's got nothing to prove, he's been there, he's done that, and it's just about doing the best job possible with Trump, you know what I mean? And he's a businessman, it's also about making money as well, yeah? But you want that for the country. Do you not want a businessman in charge of your country, making the decisions? My God, he's put a team together which is so powerful, yeah? I mean, why can't we put a super group of people together, like Elon Musk and, you know what I mean, like, the Kennedy lad, what's his name? Can't remember what his name is. But yeah, they've got so many. I'm just at the local cemetery. This is a stream going through the cemetery, so I'm just taking a walk through here again. I love this place. Yeah, Robert Kennedy. So he's got loads of people, isn't he? He's just like, he's built a whole team of like really intelligent people around him to do the best job. So I just, you know what I mean? We need to take a leaf out of their book. What we need is, he's our, well, our version is Sir Alan Sugar, isn't it? If you talk about the programs that they both went on the apprenticeship. Our version is Alan Sugar. Yeah, turn it back to me. There you go. Yeah, our version is old Alan Sugar. Wouldn't you want Alan Sugar making the decisions in the country right now, rather than these fucking pillocks? Wouldn't you? Don't you think Alan Sugar could make a bit more? Do you know what I mean? Not only that, he's like Trump, he's a negotiator. Yeah, and that's what you need right now. You need somebody to negotiate, right? Now, obviously because of our fucking stupid fucking Labour government, we're in a bit of trouble here, yeah? It means that the tariffs are going to go up between 10 and 20%, probably minimum of 10% from America, unless we negotiate, yeah? So obviously, Trump is now, I think what he's trying to do is trying to discredit, what you call it, he's trying to discredit the old fucking Labourers now, isn't he? Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens from there. Yeah? Hey, mate. yeah, we'll see what happens. I think, yeah, at the minute he's just looking to sort of align Nigel Farage up, I think, with the party, and discredit Labour as much as they possibly can. So at the minute, they fucked up, didn't they? I mean, why would you, when there's an election on, right? It's got nothing to do with you really. Why would you send a team of Labour people to go and fucking just go and side with one side? Whether they went over and sided with Trump or whether they went and fucking sided with Kamala Harris like they did, yeah? It was a really bad decision to make because there was a 50-50 chance that were going to go wrong. Why would you take that sort of gamble in government? Why would you do that? That is absolutely fucking madness, people. Why would you gamble like that? Madness. And that right there is the stupidity that we are dealing with on a daily basis from Labour, right? They are fucking terrible. They're the wrong government in. They are the worst. Trump will discredit them now, bit by bit, right? And then eventually what will happen now is we're going to start going to a general election, okay? And when we hit that general election, you better get out there and fucking vote, people, because I don't want to hear from anybody about moaning, about this, that, the other, when you haven't gone out and got off your ass and fucking voted. So I expect everyone to go out there and just have your say, man. Come on, it's so easy to vote, yeah? There's polling stations everywhere. Just got to make sure that you get your polling cards. If you haven't got it, ring your councillor. It's a 5-minute phone call. Get it fucking sorted. If you don't want to speak to people, go online and do it, yeah? Right? But when the next election comes up, if we get a snap election come up, which I think we're going to at some point, yeah? They predicted that Labour would fuck up so much, right? This was all predicted, mind. They would fuck up so much. It would get to a point where the people would want another election. Now, what it needs now is King Charles to go and have that conversation with Trump. Trump needs to sort of go, listen, Charles, you've got a load of dickheads in there and we need to get them out, right? So let's get them out. And that's what Trump needs to be saying. Trump needs to be negotiating and saying, look, I think what you need to do, King Charles, is call for a general election, because obviously the people aren't happy, yeah? People aren't happy, wrong decisions are being made, the country's going into absolute turmoil, yeah? And we need to do something about it, right? Why is the king if he doesn't do anything? I know he's not meant to get involved and he's got the government to do that work for him, so he doesn't have to get involved and do that. I get it, yeah? But at the end of the day, when the government isn't doing their job, then surely something needs to be done. We need to call for a general election now, and we need to get Labour out. And I think if we go for an election, I'm not sure who will get in. A lot of people are saying that Nigel Farage is really sort of gathering momentum now with Trump by his side, and it does look like Trump is sort of lining him up to try and be the next Prime Minister. Whether that happens or not, I still think probably Conservatives would get in, if I'm being honest. This country ain't going into turmoil. It's already at turmoil. It's nothing but a fucking cesspit. No, you're right, but I think it's not going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse than this, yeah? You think, this is what I'm trying to say, you think it's bad now, right? You wait. If it continues, you wait how bad it's going to get, right? So people need to do something, yeah? People just like, for example, the farmers, right? The farmers. What would you do if you was a farmer now and they were threatening this sort of madness on your livelihood, yeah? What would you do right now? Shall I tell you what I would do? I'd speak to all my farmer mates and I go, right, how can we disrupt this country the most? What can we do to fuck this country up and really stop it? A, we can stop the food, but that in turn is gonna fuck us up, because if we can't sell food and sell our beef and chicken and whatever, what are we gonna make? Our businesses will be closed down very quickly. So the best thing they could do is protest. Take their farming vehicles out yeah? Take your fucking tractors, your trailers, your fucking, all your things that you, do you know what I mean? All your big machinery, and go and block up Great Britain. Block it up. Block it up, yeah? Block London up, yeah? Block all the major cities up, yeah? It'll soon come to the point where Labour will go, fuck me, we fucked up here. Not only can these guys disrupt our fucking food chain, they can actually disrupt the whole of the UK. And not only that, people won't be moaning about, or majority of people won't be moaning about it, like Just Stop Oil. We all fucking hate them cunts, don't we? We all hate them because they're dickheads, yeah? But when it's something which is good, like this, and it's called for, and everyone agrees with it, and everyone's behind it, wow, that's strong. That is fucking strong, yeah? And from there, things can go fucking very, very wrong quickly for the government. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? It's just crazy how it's got so quickly. I just can't believe just the mess that we're in so quickly. And it's all down to the amount of people coming into the country, really. That's the main thing that we're pissed off about, aren't we? We're overcrowded now, aren't we? We've got too many people coming in. We don't know who they are. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know where they've come from. And we're just like, yeah, you know, my grandfathers and probably your grandfathers have fought in the war to stop these fucking cunts from coming over. And then we're just like, yeah, just like, well, if you come in on a dinghy, that's fine. That's fine. Just come in on a dinghy, yeah? Come in on the boat and you'll be absolutely fine. We'll allow you in, yeah. What fucking madness. What world do we live in when we're just allowing the borders just to be open like that? I say, my granddad, he died after the war. He died from war wounds, apparently, so my nanny said, but he died years later from them, yeah? So I think we've all got people who have been in these sort of wars and stuff like that. So it's disrespectful to their memory, isn't it, really? That they've gone out and they've done all of that. You know what I mean? They've died for us, yeah? And then years later, we get a government in who just goes, oh, fuck yeah, don't worry about it, you know what I mean? Borders? Don't worry about the borders. We got the biggest, you know, one of the biggest navies in the world, yeah? In the world. Why can't we not just police a little channel? It's a little channel. Trump's laughing over there, not like laughing like taking the piss, but they're like laughing because the sort of the borders that they have to sort of control, they're massive, you know what I mean? The wall he's had to, you know what I mean? Everything he's had to do is just like huge scale. We've got this piddly little, you know, little channel. Madness. Just give me a second, I'll answer that one. Toby Tubes. Hello there, you alright? Oh, it is. So who's going to do the jobs that we don't want to do? Well, the same people are doing them now. Do you think that these people on boats are going to be coming over doing jobs? Some of them will, alright? Some of them will be working. But what about all the ones that can't speak English? Where are they going to be integrated to? Who's going to take them on? You're not thinking, mate. You're not thinking. You think they're going to come in this country and they're just going to integrate. No, they're not. They're not. And I'll tell you why they're not. Because they're not English speaking for a start, a lot of them. Right, so that's going to be very hard for them to go into certain jobs. Yeah, there might be factory jobs and stuff like that. But how many factory jobs do you think there are in the UK now? With all the factories shutting down and everything being outsourced and going to fucking other countries. Yeah? They won't go, they ain't going to be, they are not. It's not like when you've got people coming over from India and places like that, and they're coming over and they're doctors and they're like, they're professionals. We've had a lot of Indian doctors in this country, do you know what I mean? But they come over and they you know, they want to study and they want that sort of, do you know what I mean? That level of, you know, education. And that's brilliant because that all that does is it puts good people into the country who do good jobs. But what are these people on the boats going to do? What are they going to do? Where are they going to work? Where are they going to go? Where are they going to go? There's no work in the UK as it is at the moment. Madness. It's madness. So, and I know not all of them are going to be like that. All right, there's going to be a portion of them who are going to want to come over. They're going to want to integrate. They're going to want to work, but the majority of them won't. They're going to want to sit there on benefits, getting handouts, getting a free house, £40,000 a year, just a house. Just a house. 40 grand. Are you kidding me? You cannot get behind these people and support them. You can't. Because they're taking your money. They're taking your country's money, your country's wealth off you. 40 grand just to house them per year. The average household doesn't earn 40 grand. So you can understand why people are pissed off, can't you? Right? So 40 grand to house them, and they get money as well. They get all their money, their weekly money or whatever, and they get this handout, that charity, free dental care, free this, free that, yeah? Mental. When that Bibby Stockholm was there, right, they employed a crew of, not like aid workers, like fucking hospital workers, do you know what I mean? Like people who could go in and do the hospital sort of stuff, do you know what I'm saying? So they basically opened up a hospital and staff for that Bibby Stockholm, right? But where it was, I can't remember what city it was now, they closed the hospital and they wouldn't open the hospital. So people could get private healthcare from the Bibby Stockholm, but the people who lived in the town couldn't get any healthcare because they shut the fucking hospital. Welcome to Great Britain. Madness. Madness. I'm sorry, I'm not racist. I don't want them here. All I'm interested is if people go the correct route, then they're welcome. They're so welcome. I'll welcome you myself. But if they've not come in on the correct route and they've come in illegally, I ain't got any time for them whatsoever. I don't want them here. I don't think they should be here. They need to go home and people need to do something about it as far as I'm concerned. Yeah? They're not, you know what I mean? They're all young men. Where's the women and children? If it's like we're trying to, you know what I mean, help people from a war-torn country, they're coming from countries which there is no war. It's madness. And you know why? Because we're a soft touch. We're a soft touch, yeah? And we allow it to happen, yeah? It's called what? Soccer? It's called soccer. Is it? Madness. Hey, there's some fucking... check these out. Some squirrels here. Squirrel! Check that out. Squirrel and a magpie together, eh? Get in there, mate. Get in there, mate. Yeah, exactly. Fair play to you for taking your country back, mate. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the Americans right now because they've got together and they've stood together basically. Everyone stood together in America. It's amazing. It's amazing the amount of support for Trump, you know. And it was saying that a lot of the black men went out, which they weren't expecting. They had a huge number of black men go out on and vote. And that is like, whoa, whoa. And people say that Trump's racist and this, that, the other. Well, ask the young black men who went out and voted and ask them what they think about it. Because I don't think they would have gone out and got off their asses and voted if they didn't think he was any good, would they really? So that's amazing. We need a Trump. We need Trump now. Well, we have got a Trump. We've got a Farage, haven't we? We've got a Farage. But whether he's strong enough, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, man. If you looked at the election on a country basis, state by state, it's even more. Yeah, everyone come out. Everyone come out. It's because he's tried and tested, isn't he? Everyone knows what Trump is. They know what he's going to bring to the table. They know what they're going to get, yeah? Whereas you got no, if you get somebody like Biden again, it's just like, whoa, you need Trump in there. Trump's going to stop the war. That's what I want. I want the war stopped. trying to go away from people and they're just walking into me today. So let's walk across the grass here. But yeah, come on Farage, we need to sort it out now. We need to sort it out. Yeah, man. Trump's got a lot of work to do, but he's straight into it, isn't he? He's already spoken to Putin. Putin's already making hints and things about what's going to be going on. So this war's going to be over very, very quickly. It's not beneficial, is it, really? I say we need the world's greatest negotiator to go in there and negotiate. Yeah, he was clever though, because he did a lot of publicity as far as he went on things like Joe Rogan, didn't he? And he knows that a lot of Americans will watch Joe Rogan and like Joe Rogan. They respect his opinion. You know, he's a very respectful guy. He's been around, and yeah, I like Joe Rogan. I watch a lot of Joe Rogan. He has some really, really good guests on there. But you know, he's aligned in with him. He's aligned in with Elon. You know, he's aligned himself with some really pretty powerful people. So you don't see old fucking Starmer do that, do you? Aligning himself with fucking loads of people. Shit like that. Fucking madness. So what do you think's going to happen here then, peeps? Hey, we got one like. One like. Come on, people, let's get some likes in here. There's 52 people in here. Got one like. Trump isn't until January the 6th. Yeah, I've heard that, but I've also heard that because he's the most powerful president ever, he could probably just get on and start doing stuff now. He's not going to be able to sign arms over and make negotiations like that, but he's going to be able to get on the plane and speak to Putin. There's nothing stopping him from doing that. In an unofficial capacity, if you like, maybe, yeah. But I think that I think he'll go and see Putin before January. I think he'll see him in the next couple of weeks, and then I think you're going to be seeing Zelensky. He's going to be having a chat with both of them, and yeah, officially, when he gets obviously all the paperwork signed and everything signed over to him, then obviously he can start fucking doing whatever he needs to do. But I think the negotiating will start now, if I'm being honest. I think it'll start now. I was the one like. Yeah, man. We'll see what happens. God, this is mad today. There's a lot of people here. Let's go this way. Yeah, man. But yeah, this country's in trouble. I mean, Labour have been idiots. I can't believe what they've done. Can't believe what they've done. Yes. I mean, you know, fancy taking a group over and doing that. Come on, Harris. You know what I mean? And Trump's there, and he's like, "Fucking hell, mate. You are dicing with the devil here, because he's not going to fucking forget that. He ain't going to forget that. Like I say, you'll discredit him now. The discrediting will start from here. Watch what I say. He'll do everything to discredit Labour, to discredit Keir Starmer, and that's coming. That's coming. Yeah. It's not even coming. It's even started. He's even done it. He's even doing it now. He's discrediting Labour. You know, he's already started with you guys have been interfering with my election. Yeah. Fucking don't know about you lot as a new government sort of thing. So it's already fucking started. He's a very, very powerful man. And like I say, when Charles goes and has that conversation with him, it's going to be a very simple conversation from Trump. I would think it would be a case of, you know, you need to get them out. You've got to get them out. You've got to get them Labourers out. Your people aren't happy. I'm not happy. They're talking about me. I don't trust them. You know, if you want good relations with us, we want to. If you want to get that 10 to 20% tariff removed completely, you need to do this. You need to get rid of Labour. Right? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you now. That is what's going to happen. He'll go over and he'll negotiate and he'll say, General election, general election, general election. Yeah. And he'll be saying, there's a guy over there who's really, really good. His name's Nigel Farage. I think you should have him as your Prime Minister because he's got the best interests of the country. Not only that, he's got the majority of the country around him who want to support him and, you know what I mean, see him in power. January 20th is Trump's inauguration, yeah. So that's the official. But honestly, I guarantee you he'll be over, mark my words, I guarantee you he goes and visits Putin before that. I reckon he'll be over to Putin in the next couple of weeks. I do. He's not the sort of person to wait around and just, do you know what I mean? He'll be working now, he'll be working at things, he'll be looking at what he can do to improve, what he can get away with, yeah, what he can get away with now. Madness. It's a nice day today. Cheers, peeps. Barry Staunton for UK Prime Minister. I don't know, I think that we need somebody new. I don't know what this Kemi, don't know what his surname is. The Conservatives lady who's just become their leader, basically. I don't know what she's like. I mean, maybe there could be a coalition between Conservatives and Reform, maybe. I think that would probably work the best. Because I don't know if Reform would be strong enough to get in on their own. I don't know. They might do. It depends if everyone goes out and starts voting. If people don't start voting, then what's the fucking point? Yeah? Yeah, from what I've seen of her front leg, I like her as well. I think she carries herself really, really well. I just don't know enough about her. I need to see a little bit more. But what I have seen, I'm really, really impressed with. I just wish that they'd have put her in instead of Sunak. And why, you know, it's madness. It's obviously she's got a little bit more talent than the rest of them. She's got a bit more about them. But I can see a coalition working. I can see a coalition between the two parties, like what we did with, who was it? It was fucking, that Nick Clegg and all that basically, wasn't it? We had that coalition. Didn't really work, did it, to be fair? It didn't really work. Madness. She's a little bit more to the right, yeah. It's mad. It's mad. We'll see what happens, but something's got to give. These are the worst. This Labour government, I have never heard people just generally just moan about them so much. I've never ever heard so many. Every man and his dog is moaning about Labour. My mate came round the other day for a cup of tea, and he was moaning about Labour. He was just like, yeah. This is madness. I'm like, mate, we're all banging our heads against the wall. We're all the same. Everyone's the same. We can't fucking stand this government and what they're doing. When a politician tries to grift off someone's military service, remember, yeah, Hitler was a very, very highly decorated World War I German. What's that? Infant. Yeah. Yeah, he's a very intelligent man, Hitler was, wasn't he? Well, he had to be, didn't he, really, to do what he did. He was a very, very, very intelligent man. But you got to look at all sides of the story, ain't you? The thing is, though, Labour, I always said I would never, ever vote for them after Tony Blair, right? Because we got Labour in. Most people voted for Labour to get Tony Blair in because we thought, look at this guy, he's great. He's a fucking warmonger. The guy needs to go to prison. He's a war criminal. Yeah? He went over and started a war with a country, and the reason they gave was they've got weapons of mass destruction. So they got weapons of mass destruction. We need to go and fucking bomb them. And then we went over and bombed them, started a war, removed their head of power, and then there was no weapons of mass destruction. Bullshit. So whether you agree on that one or not, the reason that they gave was invalid. They lied. They said that we're going to go in. If we don't go in, I remember it. You know what I mean? I remember the news. It was like, fucking hell, they're going to push the button. They've got rockets. They've got fucking nuclear weapons. Much like what they're doing with fucking Russia at the minute, and you're getting that sort of threat, aren't you? They're like, yeah, they could push the button. I remember it so well. Yeah, man, I am old, so I do remember these things. Yeah. Madness, innit? It's madness what world we live in right now. Crazy. Yeah, man, I'm waffling today. It's got to be done, innit? Putting the world back to rights, that's what we're doing, innit? Right, mate. Yeah. We'll see what happens from here, but I say Trump is, he's already started. And I think that we need someone like Trump to sort of support us. We need to get rid of these fucking idiots now. I'm so happy for the Americans. I think it must be so nice for them because they've got a light at the end of the tunnel now. Like us, they were probably rabbit in the headlights for ages, like don't know what's going to happen, don't know where you're going, don't know what direction, things, can't see any future, government's not doing anything, and all of a sudden you get this saviour, you get this guy, this beacon of light. He is though, isn't he? He's a beacon of light. And he'll be fucking sorting it out, I'm telling you, he'll be sorting it out. So, but yeah, we're putting the world to rights today. Covington, Leamington accent. No, it's Gloucester. Gloucester. Yeah, man. It's kind of a bit of a West Country accent I've got, you know what I mean? Coventry's miles away. But I have travelled. I did live in Loughborough for about 8 years, so my accent probably changed slightly. Should we go this way? Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, man. Hope everyone's well out there anyway. Just putting the world bang to right today. Like I said, I'll try and do a stream when I'm at home, so I'm not walking around and it's a little bit more, you know what I mean? But I just thought I'd come out, do a live, show people I'm out about, and fucking try and put the world to rights right now. It's got to be done, innit? So what do people out there think is going to happen from here? Can you see there being a bit of friction between the UK and America for the minute? Well, we've got the government in. Do you think what I'm saying is right? Can you see Trump trying to get, you know, Labour out now and trying to help us get fucking Farage in there? He's a very, very powerful man, isn't he? Very, very powerful. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, it does. It needs all looking at, it all needs changing. Yeah, the whole of the legal system in the UK is just like, yeah, it's out of date. Yeah, it's out of date. It needs looking at. When they put all this legislation in, it was like 1950s when they were talking about immigration and stuff like that. And things from the 1950s to now are completely different. So you need to make new rules, you need to make new policies, just everything needs changing really, to be fair, because the world has changed now. It's a different place. And not only that, we are just a small island. We're not very big. You can drive from one end of Great Britain up to Scotland in about 10-12 hours. Yeah, it don't take long to drive from one end of the country to the other. We're not big. We haven't got space to have all these people here. There's bigger countries out there. Yeah, a lot bigger countries who can house these people. Yeah, and they've got land. They've got loads of land. Yeah, we haven't. We're a dinky little island, and I think people forget that sometimes when they talk about Great Britain. They think we're bigger than what we are, and we're not. We're just not. I say, you go over to Spain, you could drive for fucking like hours and hours and hours and just not get anywhere. It's mad. Driving to Mexico, isn't it? You can't do that Great Britain, can you? You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, at the moment, it is fucking broken. It's severely broken. It's hanging off by a thread right now. Yeah, we are soft as shit. Yeah, we are. We're too soft. We're too soft, and we need to sort it out, basically. Yeah, we need to stop being so soft, and that comes with getting a new government in and a new set of rules, really, doesn't it? So, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. Peace, one love to you. Thanks for everyone for joining me. I've enjoyed having a bit of a chat. And like I say, if you want more like this, we'll do some more. But yeah, have a great day, people. Thanks for participating. And yeah, I'll do a live really, really soon, yeah? Peace, one love, yeah? Take care, yeah? Peace.